Hello, I'm back for another video. My name is Josh Kastic, and today is my Creed 3 non-spoiler review. So if you have not seen this movie yet, don't worry, I won't be giving out any spoilers. And yeah, so let's kind of get really to the point, talking about my thoughts and if I enjoyed this film. So going into this, I saw the first the six Rocky movies, and then I recently watched recently, I mean like maybe like a month or less than when the third movie came out, that I saw Creed 1 and 2. And overall, I like I enjoyed Creed 1 and 2. I think there was the writing was, like, there are some parts that were obviously different because it follows, like, a different person. But to me, the first Creed movie really felt like the first Rocky movie, and the second Creed movie really felt like the fourth Rocky movie. And that's kind of my concern going to the third one. Is it going to be exactly like maybe one of the early Rocky movies? I have to tell you that is not the case. This movie is like, it's different. Like, it actually tells like a unique story, and I think it's a very important part. I think because there's definitely going to be more than there's going to be probably a fourth, maybe more. I don't know, but for sure there's probably going to be a fourth one. And honestly, I think this is the direction that the franchise really needed to go in. I think like I said, it's definitely a unique story, and it doesn't really feel like one of the Rocky movies. And I guess some people will be upset with that. Maybe. I don't know. But I personally, like, it still feels connected to the Rocky movies. Like, it's not, like, totally drastically, like, not, like, unrecognizable. No. It's like that. I wouldn't say that. I just felt like, to me, like, Creed needs to stand on his own now. Because, like, you have the Rockies, yes, but Creed needs to stand on his own, and I feel like this is what this movie is. It really feels like a Creed movie than a Rocky Creed movie, okay? And I'm not saying that, like I said, you might feel upset by that, but I personally, as a person who enjoy the Rocky movies, I don't have a problem. I think it's gone in the right direction. And yeah, unfortunately, you probably already know this because it's everywhere on the internet. I wouldn't consider that a spoiler. It's quite well known. Like, even Sylvester Stallone stated this probably several times. But unfortunately, Rocky is not in this movie, and I was a little upset hearing that. I really felt like he needs to be in the movie in some way, and honestly, I don't think it was honestly, it didn't really affect the film that he was in it or not. Yeah, like, I wish he was in it, but it didn't ruin the movie that he wasn't. I don't think so. And I think, to me, the way the film was going and the where it takes place and everything, I think it might be just a good place to not have Rocky in the film. I don't see where Rocky would fit in the film, actually, personally. And I think trying to force Rocky into it, I don't know how I feel. Like, I feel like that might actually ruin the story. I wouldn't say ruin it, but I feel like it would affect the story that it doesn't really need. And I think that, like, even though I wish Rocky was in it, I think it's alright that he is. I think it's completely fine that he wasn't. But other than that, I think, like I said, I'm talking about the writing. The writing, to me, was phenomenal. I think it was well put together, well done, and unique, and still feeling like it's Creed. It still feels connected to Rocky, and like I said, that's kind of all my thoughts. I think it's to me, and the writing is emotional, and like, I think it really develops Adonis Creed as a character, and it really shows a lot about him and his life. And I felt like, man, like that. Yes, I really like the direction that this film went in. I loved it. Yeah, like it to me, it was a beautiful film. Like the writing was just, I can't tell you how I love this film. I'm sorry, I'm getting a little emotional now, talking about it, but, yeah, I don't know what else to really say. I love the story, and the characters, like, they're all fantastic. Michael B. Jordan, he did a great performance as Adonis Creed, and this is his first time directing. Like, he directed this film, and he did an excellent job. He was so, like, he did I don't know what else to say. Like, he did a fantastic job directing. And then all the other characters, actors, and they all did really good job. Jonathan Majors, he's in this film, I haven't really seen him. Like, I've seen him, like, the first time I feel like I've seen him, I might have seen him other things, but the first time I recognized him was obviously in, the Marvel, playing, different versions of King. And, like, even in that, I really could tell his acting, like, his ability, and he's phenomenal. But, like, I think even this film, even, like, I think heightens, like, really shows more of his acting ability, and he's just phenomenal. Like, he did an excellent job playing the character he plays in this film, and, like, yeah, like, I don't know what else to really say. Yeah, and I guess that's pretty much it. I mean, there's not really, I wouldn't say there's, I'm not sure, there probably is maybe some CGI, I don't know, but this is like a boxing movie, it's not like a superhero movie or anything like that, so I don't really talk about CGI that much. Yeah, and I think the shots were well put together, and yeah, I guess that's pretty much it. I give this movie a 10 out of 10. I think it deserves the 10 out of 10. I highly recommend this movie. If you are a Rocky and Creed fan, you need to watch this film. You just got to. Like, I can't, and even if you're, like, I feel like everyone should just watch this film. Like, I think it's definitely a change. I think for film wise, yeah, I think it's a nice change. I think that like, I feel like Top Gun Maverick, the writing for this day and age was fantastic, and something that really needed to come out, and I feel the same about this movie. Like, I feel like it's unique and different, and it's something that just really a movie that really needs to come out. So, and I hope that we look at these films and really start see a change in Hollywood. Just change story writing, like, change it up, be different, be unique. And actually, like, write, like, I mean, just, like, write good. Like, that's what I wish would happen to Hollywood, because right now, like, for years now, Hollywood writing just, I started moving on to, like, Japanese story writing, because I find that a lot of the writing, most of the time, is way better than stuff you find here. So, that's why I enjoy a lot of anime, because I just find it better, and I just wish that we could get more of that here, but that's kind of just a little opinion, really nothing to do with the movie. But yeah, definitely go watch this movie, and that's pretty much all my thoughts, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please leave a like. If you're new, subscribe to the notification bell so you're notified for the next upload. My YouTube channel, website link, my Twitter, my Snapchat, and Instagram are all in the description, as always. And thank you. Goodbye.